Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. Shout out to Radiant Light. Radiant Light, as you know, I reached out to you because I saw you started your first YouTube channel and you put together your first video. You definitely had some good stuff to talk about in this video, and I just wanted to see if I could help you out a little bit as far as cleaning it up to make it a little easier for your viewers to follow with what you're doing. First thing I wanted to talk about is your intro into your video. The very first thing I noticed is you went straight into you talking about you have a very important thing to talk about. One thing I would recommend to do is to give it a little bit more of an attention grabber right out of the beginning. So one of the things I did is I went through your video. There's a lot of articles that you had posted on your video showing a lot of key topics that you're addressing. So I took still shots of those sections and I got like 5 or 6 of those clips, drug them to the beginning of the video, and then I added a sound effect of some fireworks. Then I took each one of those clips, I shortened them down to match some of the peaks of the fireworks going off, and created a little bit more of a attention grabber before we roll into you talking about what you wanted to address. The next thing I also wanted to talk about is your lighting. You could tell between a few different clips that the lighting had changed that was on you and also behind you. Whenever you're doing these kind of videos, I'd highly recommend that you keep everything exactly the same. So keep your camera settings the same, keep the lighting around you the same. So even if you're stopping and starting again, it's consistent all the way through. And if you're doing it on separate days and there's a window, you may want to go as far as to just cover up that window so you're in control of the lighting that is happening around you. Another thing I wanted to address is there was a section there where you were talking to the camera and then you switched to a screen recording of somebody else talking, and the audio levels were way out of whack. So your levels were fine, and then all of a sudden that clip started, and the audios were so much higher. That's a real easy fix. All you have to do is take that file you put in and just lower the volume. Use the bar on the side or however your program is set up to just watch those peaks. Make sure that it's consistent all the way through. So just turn down the volume on that clip and it flows a lot better for you. And then really the only other thing that I wanted to point out to you for this first video is when you go into the section where you're doing screen recording and you're talking, showing the different articles while you're talking about it, there is a lot of reverb going on. Now, I did try to go through and fix a lot of that, but honestly, you're just better off re-recording that because it would take a lot less time and a lot less know-how as far as the programming works to clean that up. And so I just recommend keep the camera where it's at, keep the mic where it's at through the whole thing, and then just record the whole process as many times as you need to, but just don't change anything in the process. That would tremendously help. Here's some examples of the before and afters of some of the edits I was able to do for you. And if you need any more help or if you want to talk to me some more on some more of the finer details of this, give me a shout out, reach out to me, let me know, and I'd be happy to put together another video kind of addressing more of those deeper contexts.
Hey guys, my name's Radiant Light, and I'm here to talk to you about some pretty important news. Hey guys, my name's Radiant Light, and I'm here to talk to you about some pretty important news. Primary doctor that received a lot of attention, her name was Dr. Stella Emanuel.
I'm here because I have personally treated over 350 patients with COVID.
Primary doctor that received a lot of attention, her name was Dr. Stella Emanuel.
I'm here because I have personally treated over 350 patients with COVID.
So, all in all, I got to tell you, you did a great job on your first video. The message you were delivering was wonderful. I actually really enjoyed what you were talking about. I really can't wait to see what you come out with next. So, I'll talk to you later. Thanks again, and stay tuned. Bye.